So remember that song? The foot bone's connected to the leg bone's connected to the knee bone. That was my favorite song growing up. I think it's because it showed how everything is connected, which I believed back then and still do now. So when I started having health issues after a bad reaction to some penicillin, I knew that all of my symptoms were related. But when I went to the doctor, she took some blood, she didn't find anything wrong. She gave me some medications to treat my symptoms, which didn't really work very well. But she didn't seem to think that any of these issues that I was having was related at all. But deep down, I knew that they were. So I took matters into my own hands. I started doing a bunch of research on food, diet, herbs, yoga, and meditation, and implementing all of these things into my life. I got some relief from all those things, and I did it for years, and it really helped me to feel better. But I still had these nagging symptoms, this chronic fatigue, this IBS symptoms that just weren't going away no matter how hard I tried. And that's when I realized I needed some outside help. So I decided to start seeing an acupuncturist. I was living in New York at the time, so I go to this office in Union Square, and I walk in, and it's just this beautiful sanctuary. You know, there's soft music playing, the comfortable seats. It was just so relaxing and inviting. And I went into the office. The acupuncturist started asking me these questions about my symptoms, about my entire health history, and even about my emotional health. And the treatment was not at all what I expected. You know, I'm very sensitive, and so I thought that it would hurt to have the needles inserted, but I felt no pain at all. I felt so relaxed during the treatment. You know, she left me after the needles were inserted, and she left me with some music playing and just relaxing on the table. And I felt all this movement in my body, all this motion going on, which is pretty amazing. It really showed me that something was really happening. And when I was done, you know, I left on this like acu high, which is kind of this feeling that you get after a good acupuncture treatment. It didn't take me long before I knew that I was hooked. You know, it took 3 treatments for me to feel better than I had in years, and I kept going because I knew that the more I went, the better I would feel. So I actually ended up working on quite a few things with my acupuncturist at the time. And when I decided to change careers, I knew that acupuncture was the way I wanted to go. And I'm so happy that I did. I get to treat people and really help them. I get to listen to their stories. I get to talk to them. I get to take the puzzle pieces of their life and put them together and be a detective and figure out where all of their issues are coming from. And I get to see results, and I get to see them feel better, and it's just so rewarding to me.